Welcome to The Recipe. I am your host, The Red Knight, and I just want to give a shout out to each and every one of you who actually subscribed this week to the channel and all the folks who've been watching the content on the channel. I appreciate it. You know, I've been busting my ass giving y'all some good stuff, and I hope y'all enjoyed it. My Mario review is officially now my most successful video on the channel, so I appreciate that. Also, if you haven't tuned into that, you can find it in the description below, or you can just head over to the channel and you'll see it there. Check it out. Give it a like if you enjoy it, and all of that good stuff. Now, I want to talk real quick about the top 5 best actors in this brand new Super Mario movie. The only Super Mario movie that exists, and the greatest video game movie of all time, and it's not even close. Now, the top 5 actors. This is how it's gonna go. I'm gonna be genuinely honest. I'm gonna give you my true opinion. I'm not gonna say what's the popular opinion, what everybody else will say. I'm gonna give you my thoughts. If you don't like it, well, it's fine. It's my opinion. Whoever you felt was the best actor, then that's the best actor to you. But this is my top 5. So without further ado, let's jump into it. So, number 5. I'm gonna give it to the one and only Charlie Day. Yes, Luigi. Luigi is number 5 on my list. Why? Because when I heard Luigi, I did think Charlie Day for a second. You know what I mean? And I'm like, it went away instantly though. And it was fine. And I enjoyed his voice as Luigi. But what I really loved, and I talked about this in my review, is the opening of the movie. How Chris Pratt and Charlie Day both did their best Charles Martinet impressions, proving that they could have done the whole movie in that style perfectly. Perfectly. So I give him extra points even for that, knowing that he could have did it that way. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing with Chris Pratt. So, yeah, that's my number 5. Number 4. Number 4, I'm going to give it to Peach. Because I've never seen Anna Taylor-Joy in anything. I didn't watch her chess show on Netflix, anything. So this is my first exposure to her. And I just love that voice with that Peach's face and animation and everything, and I was just like, that's Princess Toadstool. That is Peach to the T. Perfect, like perfect cast, and I love her voice. It's just unique enough to be her own, where she doesn't sound like any other character out there. So I really thought that this was great casting, amazing work, and she had a lot to do in this movie. You know, she was basically the co-star of the movie, as she should be. It's Princess Peach, for crying out loud. So yeah, that is my number 4. Number 3, and I know this is where it's going to be unpopular. Number 3 for me is none other than Jack Black as Bowser. Because at the end of the day, when I saw Bowser, now, granted, I'm a Tenacious D fan. I go back with Jack Black, I mean, I don't know, 30 years or something I've been seeing this dude act. I mean, Cable Guy, like, I'm just going to the furthest back that I could possibly remember. So I'm used to Jack Black singing. Like, I can sing Tenacious D song. Like, I really listen to Tenacious D. You know what I'm saying? When they used to drop albums, I was like, oh my God. You know what I mean? And the movie and everything. So I was into all of that. So Jack Black to me is a household name, an icon, like Jim Carrey, like, you know, anybody else out there. You know what I'm saying? Like icons who it's just like you've been seeing them your whole life. Will Smith, you name them. You know what I'm saying? So I thought it was really great. I thought it was 10 out of 10 casting. You know what I'm saying? But still, my number 3, because well, number 2 and number 1 to me were also 10 out of 10 casting and amazing delivery. But Bowser had a little bit of auto-tune on him, just to be clear. I'm not trying to take nothing away from Jack Black, but they had to put some sauce on his voice in order to make him match, well, the character on screen, right? Well, let me not say they had to. They didn't have to. He could have probably deepened his voice naturally, but they did put some auto-tune there. Trust me, I've listened to Tenacious D enough to know when I hear the Peaches song, like, yeah, there's a little bit of auto-tune on Jack Black. So for that, I can't sit there and be like, oh yeah, that is the best. Like everybody saying, oh, that is the best role, that is the best role. Yeah, was it entertaining? Yeah. Is Jack Black entertaining? Every single time a camera's on him, he turns it on, of course. So I'm not trying to take nothing away from him. I'm not taking nothing away. These are the best. They're all the best. They're all great. But yeah, there's some auto-tune there. And if you don't believe me, well, I got something a little bit special here for you.
Mario, Luigi, and a Donkey Kong too. 1,000 troops of Koopas couldn't keep me from you. Peach, at the end of the line, I'll make you mine. Peach. Peaches, 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 peaches. I love you. Peaches, 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 peaches. I love you.
Now, I ain't gonna sit there and act like that was 10 out of 10, but I'm just saying. Throw a little bit of auto-tune on it, a little bit of bass in your voice, and then it just comes out. I love her, yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, look, Jack Black does that all the time. He could do that shit in his sleep. I've heard him hit way higher notes than that, too. Just saying. Like, there's a little bit of auto-tune there, so that's why that's my number 3. Now, number 2, Keegan-Michael Key as Toad. Probably the funniest character in the whole movie. Obviously was, you know, the actual second leading man. It wasn't Bowser or Luigi. It was Captain Toad, as it should be too. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, but Peach and Toad and Luigi, those are your main actors right there. It's been that way since Mario 2. So that's what it should be, even in Super Mario 3D World, you know what I mean? And this movie pulled a lot from 3D World, Bowser in the jar and stuff like that, so clear pipes, you know what I mean? That started in 3D World, and Mario was like, whoa, I like these pipes, and then got sucked in through them, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I gotta give it to Toad. Toad was absolutely amazing. Keegan-Michael Key actually changed his voice drastically from himself. So he talks like he's all the way up here, like Mario, come on, let's go. Like, you know, he throws his voice mad high. And he just brings up the, he basically, you know, just makes it squeakier and squeakier, you know, and just, come on, let's go. And I just thought that that was amazing. So now, I'm sure many of you are like rolling your eyes, like, are you kidding me? He's gonna give number 1 to Chris Pratt's Mario? And the answer is no. And now you're like, what? Then who? I'm just playing. Yeah, Chris Pratt Mario. Whoa, why are you surprised? This is the reality. The reality. Chris Pratt had the most to prove watching this movie, and I am a diehard Mario fan who the only Mario game I haven't played is not even a Mario game, it's a Luigi game, and it's a Luigi's Mansion 2, just because at the time I didn't have a 3DS to play it on. But every other Mario game on Earth I've played. You understand? So when I'm sitting here saying this dude did a 10 out of 10 job, he did an 11 out of 10 job. I'm just being honest. He had to carry the whole movie, and the whole time from the first frame of this movie, when he was doing his best Charles Martinet, I didn't see Chris Pratt. I didn't hear Chris Pratt. And all I felt was him go from, it's a me, Mario, to, hey, you know, and then put on the Brooklyn accent that he did. And it just transitioned perfectly. Like, it's like Mario always does this high pitch when he's in front of the camera, almost like when Jack Black turns it on. But then when you turn it off, he's regular Mario with the Brooklyn accent and everything. And Chris Pratt did that perfect. You can't show me any role where Chris Pratt sounds like Mario does. Mario has a unique voice that he did create, like he said a year ago. Oh, you know, we created a cool voice. Wait till you hear it, you know. Watch the movie. Give it a chance. And he wasn't lying, because he knew the movie's going to open with me doing the Mario voice, proving that. And listen, I want this man to live forever. I love Charles Martin. That man is Mario. But when Mario passes away, yes, the Mario, we have a replacement now. Right here, for the video games. I mean that shit in the most respectful way that I can mean it. Like, he can easily come in and do the wah, wahoo. And I know they probably got a trillion sound bites of Charles Martin doing that, so they don't really need that. I'm just saying, if they wanted to recast Mario in the video games, I would say go with your leading man of your, you know, probably gonna be billion-dollar movie, because it's absolutely killing it right now at the box office. I saw day 2 was 26. First day was a 66. I was like, man, I wish the first day was just a little bit lower, just so it could have been 64 million on the first day, and then it would have just been poetry, full circle. Mario made 64 million on its first day, but it made 66, a little bit more. It's fine. It had the expansion pack. Makes sense. So I'm stupid. But yeah, I really loved Chris Pratt's Mario, and I loved all the slow motion shots. Mamma mia! Like, yo, I was like, this dude is killing it. After I saw the movie, and I was thinking back on it, like, this dude killed that movie. The whole time, I didn't think about Chris Pratt or nothing. I just thought, this is amazing. But after a while, that happened with every actor. They just blended into who they were. Until, you know, then Jack Black at the end comes back singing Peaches, and I'm just like, that's my guy right there. Loved it, man. I loved everything about this movie. I already pre-ordered the gold, you know, superstar edition that's available exclusively on Walmart. So if you didn't know, it's still up. Go pre-order that. You know, it's about 37 bucks. Yeah, man, like, that's my top 5. I just have to be honest, genuine. I was thinking about this since I saw the movie, you know, and I've been thinking about the movie all damn day. I just saw that Peaches video too, you know, that Jack Black put out. I've been listening to the soundtrack, really good. Yeah, man, like so the order was, what was it? I said Luigi, Peach, Bowser, Toad, Mario. That's my order. And in the sequel, it should be Yoshi, because you know Yoshi gonna be the right hand man to Mario and all of that. So, yeah, I can't wait for that. Like, I watched the. Damn, I should have mentioned spoilers real quick. Spoilers, because I haven't really said anything yet. I just said I assume Yoshi gonna be in the sequel. I actually said that before the movie, you know, came out. Oh, they're probably gonna save Yoshi for the sequel. So I actually saw, you know, I looked up the spoilers. I looked up the, you know, final button of the movie, the final, you know, little Easter egg at the end, and which I didn't stay for at the theater. Once Bowser stopped singing, I said I'm out of here. So yeah, you know, they basically did another movie that I love, and I say this shit all the time with mad bass in my voice, yo. Godzilla '98, which to me is still the best Godzilla movie. Yeah, I said it. I don't listen. I don't do guilty pleasures. If I like the shit, I like the shit. I ain't feel guilty about nothing I've ever liked in my life. If I like it, then I like it. You heard? So listen, they did Rambo, they did Terminator, they did Aliens, they did Godzilla '98 with the Yoshi egg at the end. That was the egg at the end of Godzilla '98, which we never got the sequel to, but I did read the script to the second movie, and it was good. I'm not gonna lie. But anyway, I did read the script to the second movie. There was a second movie, but they just didn't make it. But and rightfully so, because that shit flopped. But I like it. I don't give a hell. But you know what I didn't like? The original Mario movie. Not when I saw it. Not now. Not ever. And yeah, that ain't gonna change, especially now that we got this masterpiece. Such a great, wonderful, incredible feature film, man, and I can't wait for more and more and more and more. But anyway, what I wanted to say when I brought up the egg and everything is that the next video that I'm gonna drop is gonna be what I want to see in a sequel to this masterpiece. Listen, I love seeing everybody now going in on Rotten Tomatoes and critics, them being out of touch, because they are. This is a banger movie by all standards. This is a 10 out of 10 use of an IP. This is Lord of the Rings even done better. And that's the truth. There's more changes to the Lord of the Rings story, which is a 10 out of 10, the best adaptation to me personally of a book to film. And this does it even better because it's a video game. Thousands of hours of gameplay, and they managed to give you, like, you can say, oh, Luigi's Mansion here, Mario Galaxy there, 3D World here, regular, you know, Super Mario World there. Like, I mean, everything from the capes and the ads, like, that's Super Mario World, the Tanuki, like, you could, how many Mario games is that shit in? The Firefly Cat Mario, 3D World, like, they pulled from everything. The rock music at the beginning when Bowser was rocking out, it was actually the Bowser's Fury music. They pulled the last damn Bowser theme and used it in the new movie. They could have went with, but they didn't do that. They was like, we already did enough 3D World. Let's go right into, you know, that crazy ass Bowser, goddamn music from Bowser Fury that just gets you mad hype. Like, oh shit, he's back, run, like, go get a cat suit, you know. So yeah, like they just put so much love into it. So I'm thinking right now about the sequel, what they could do. And obviously Yoshi to me is gonna be, you know, a giant role. And I got some theories about Yoshi and everything. So yeah, stay tuned for the next live stream, which if you don't know, you can follow on Twitch to watch them live. But if you don't follow on Twitch, they'll be on YouTube in higher quality after the live stream, a lot after, like a few hours after. But yeah, so if you want to watch that live, just go ahead, follow on Twitch and all of that good stuff. But yeah, make sure you subscribe here to stay up to date on the latest on the Mario movie, Nintendo Directs, Xbox news. Yeah, that's what I do here if you don't know. Nintendo, Xbox stuff. Enjoy. So yeah, that's gonna do it for this. And if you disagree, cool, let me know in the comment section who was your top 5 voices in the Mario movie. You know what I'm saying? I thought Charles Martinet, like the way they utilized him in the movie as Jumpman, that's what I say, as Jumpman and Mario's father, was 10 out of 10. I couldn't ask for a better way for them to use him. You know, like, that was amazing. And yeah, I want to know now, who were your favorites? I know for many will be Jack Black, and that's cool. I don't disagree. I think Jack Black was amazing. But I really truly believe that they did the damn thing with Mario, and they made the perfect Mario voice, where I was like happy seeing my favorite character in all of video games and then in all of entertainment realized so incredibly well. I was so happy about that, and that's why he was my #1. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this one. Thanks for tuning in. Until the next one, peace. Wait, did I say peace? I meant to say peaches, 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 peaches.